to Goons, Games, and Gear, the sexiest gaming podcast in the world.
We're back. It's actually we mean it this time. It's been over
like a month, 2 months,
at least 3 days,
something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. God, it feels terrible to be back. I can't take the pressure. You know what? I can't do this. I doubt it. This is our drama arc. I'm gonna quit. I think behind the scenes, Derek, you should actually be the mastermind. Right. George should be the one to beg everyone to come back together. And Rob's like, I don't care. I'm doing my own thing. And that's when Rob becomes like a multimillionaire.
He's the John Lennon of the group. Yeah.
Wait, is he the one with the Yoko Ono? I don't know the Beatle terms.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know if I want my life ruined like that.
Okay, you could be Paul. Paul was good.
Is that the one with the Family Guy skit? We're like, good. Right here, right on the fridge.
No, that's Ringo.
Oh. Anyway, different format, same people. I'm Putty Derek. To my, well, I guess you'd see it on here. To the left is G-Phone. Dude, it's been years. I still don't remember like the last four. what is G-Phone?
Oh, 71195.
I don't know why I can't remember that. Above me is Edgy Two Swords.
Hello.
Okay. And who's the last one? Rob. It's Rob. Rob. It's Rob. It's Dead Dondis. Rob, speak up.
Okay, I guess I'm doing all right.
Okay. Well, are you sure you're doing all right?
I wish Rob was back already.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I kind of missed
Rob, this is for you.
Time's up, plus you're wrong.
I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to leave.
Smiling Friends, dude. You don't remember? It's like my favorite line.
Oh.
The worm. Yeah. So, time's up, plus you're wrong. Oh, yeah. It's, dude. I thought that was funny. I also added this for comedic effect.
That's a good one. A classic.
Yeah, thank you. While we've been back, we've been reflecting. We've been learning, right? More about ourselves.
Moisturizing. Flourishing.
I bought cocoa butter for the first time.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, my elbows still look terrible, but they're getting better. They're actually way better than they used to be. So.
Oh yeah, before I couldn't.
Dry elbows for this guy.
I told you I couldn't
remember that. So go off, King.
I couldn't even look you in the face last time. Like, dude, those elbows. It's
those rough elbows, alligator skin.
Oh, my dad had terrible alligator skin. Like, actually, it was just sad. And I told him like, hey, is that the solution? Really?
Yeah. Just wash your elbows.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me. I'm just saying. Wash your elbows.
What if I don't want to?
Then I guess you better be ready to die.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's right.
Oh man. Well, I don't. Do I have dry skin? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I'm pretty. What was that?
So he called you stinky? Oh my god,
dude. Don't call me. Don't. That's not nice, dude.
It's over.
What are you going to do about it?
Kiss you on your pretty lips.
No, you won't.
Why not?
You won't.
Don't tell her.
You know what's really depressing is I just realized, and it just made me sad. The last time we did the podcast, Smiling Friend Season 2 was still going on. And now we're in this like post-apocalyptic world, and it just... I feel like ever since it ended, the world's actually gotten worse.
I mean...
You know, guys, things just haven't been going so well since the divorce.
Yeah.
Rob, you got divorced? What happened? Oh my god, dude, why did I just find out? Why was I last to know?
For hours.
Now you told me divorce from Shalonda? Are you kidding me? You guys were perfect for each other. God, isn't that again? I've told
real love.
I told Derek a billion times. The second we have like a studio, I want like a rage room, so like I can, you know. Well,
and just break stuff.
Well, I guess like you know, big streamers like Kai and I guess some other and maybe even Jinxie, like they're just so rich that they can bust whatever they want and it doesn't matter. You know,
look at Tyler 1. How many keyboards has he gone through in his lifetime?
Yeah, that's pure rage though. Like, I mean, this is comedic rage, you know?
Right.
I don't
I can
know.
tell you what though, playing Baldur's Gate 3 with you, and I could have absolutely used a rage room
All right.
with the two of you.
I'm not understanding. Oh, because you were just angry at your own decisions, and
Right,
you were
like, wow,
yeah.
they're so good that I wish I could be like them.
If trophies could be given for gaslighting, your guys would have walls full of them.
I just want to clarify. My throwing barbarian build saved the run. So.
Oh, I'm not talking about your build. It was every time when I would say anything, and then you guys would just be like, blah, 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 and then you would move forward, and they'd be like, why didn't anybody tell us about this?
Because you didn't listen, nor did you read.
Nor did you yeah. The reading
It's a
comprehension.
commonly known fact that two of us in here don't know how to read.
What? No.
Hey,
That's not true.
I read in the 2nd grade, okay?
I played Reader Rabbit.
Did you? Did you
Really?
get past level 1?
Did you need cheat codes to get you
I
through it?
played it. Yeah. I did
Did
watch a YouTube tutorial on how to
Did-
beat it.
Did you beat it though?
Let's just say to be continued.
Let's just say it's just been revoked.
It's just been
It's just
removed.
been revoked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So on to Boogie though. He I assume none of you guys actually. I mean, I talked to Derek about it, but do you guys? Well, Rob knows Boogie, but do you guys know
watch
Boogie?
the documentary? Like,
I haven't heard of
yeah,
this
I
guy
guess
in
that's a
some
better
time,
question.
and I guess he like did some off the wall stuff.
Dude, it's like he was like the actually before I continue, George, do you know who Boogie is? He's like from your time back in like the Stone Age.
Well, that's going on.
Yeah. Just
My
anyway.
stuff is here.
Yeah, go
What
for it.
was his alter ego called? back in
Francis.
the day? Francis. You remember Francis?
Sit tight,
I
chat. I'll be right
do
back.
not.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm not going to be nice. He's the big fat guy who would like cry at stuff. I have no respect for the guy. So he was the big fat
no.
guy who would cry, and then he would like, what was it? His like most famous one was his mom like threw out his goldfish or something, and he had a meltdown. I think it was something like that. He would like poop his pants and be a baby or whatever. So anyway, like last year the documentary came out, or earlier this year? I really can't tell. Time is an illusion.
I think it was last year.
Last year a documentary came out about him because he's just been like, he literally fell off like super hard. Like I think his videos get hundreds of views when they used to get millions. And some guy like did a documentary and was like, what's Boogie up to now? So it like got him a bunch of like publicity. He was like, oh, I have like 80 medical conditions, including like cancer and like.
And, well, keep in mind, he's like four.
He's 900 pounds.
oh.
He's like a rotund, just like, and like he does it to himself. He doesn't take care of himself. He doesn't like try to better himself. And
This
then
is the guy that faked having cancer, right?
Well, we're gonna get to that. Also, he's
So-
ballpark
spoilers.
ballpark. He's around 600 pounds.
Yeah. He like can't walk. He like waddles around, whatever. He lives off of like the small YouTube ad revenue he gets and then selling his magic cards from like 20 years ago that are worth a ton of money to pay rent. But then he just like blows his money on stupid stuff. He's like, oh, well, the Elden Ring came out, so I got to buy that. Like that. I think that's what he said in the documentary or whatever. But anyway, yeah, so he was like saying he has all these medical conditions, and it turns out like on his podcast, he was like, "Oh no, I was just joking, like JK." Like it's not real.
I wouldn't put it that simple, but he
right. He very underplayed the cancer, and it's like,
but basically, well, a few things. One, apparently this documentary, like half of it's like lies. It's really confusing because I actually liked the video, but like he later said like, oh, a lot of it was like exaggerated. So like I don't even know where the crap begins and starts. But with the cancer, the problem is that so he like got news from his doctor that like he probably has cancer and they're testing for it or like doing stuff to like test for it. So he comes out with this video like, guys, I have cancer. I have this like blood cancer. Fast forward to like now he's kind of caught in this lie of, well, did your doctor confirm you have cancer? And he's just like, well, it's like we're testing for it. It's like, but that's not a confirmation. That's just
Right. That means nothing.
It's like, yeah, you have you need a confirmation, and like he has a bounty to expose some of his medical records to show that he actually has cancer. Because he also says that it's confirmed in his medical records that he has cancer. But it's like the one thing he's refusing to show, even though there is $50,000 plus on the line for a guy who is literally going through bankruptcy,
like extreme bankruptcy.
Right. And his defense is, it's the one shred of dignity I have left, and I don't want to share it with the world. I made a mistake. By telling people I had cancer, that exposing I had cancer, but I'm not going to show my medical records. It's like, dude. Like, showing your medical records is one thing, but if someone told me, "Hey, Derek, I'll give you $50,000 to show for you to expose through medical records how big your dick is," I'd be like, "Let's go!"
Yeah, right?
Yeah, like $50K, $50K. Let's get, my morals would take a backseat. I don't care. I don't have a high horse in this. Like, you know what? Go for it. Right. So odds are he's lying about it. However, his brother's apparently actually a doctor, which I find surprising. And he says that he can say that Boogie has it, but again, nothing in records is saying he can prove it. And it's just Lolcow Live is just insane. It's these
who's on that podcast?
So it's Boogie. It's Wings of Redemption, who was a big Call of Duty streamer.
Oh my God, that's awful. That is just already awful. What a terrible podcast.
There's one cool guy on there. It's Jay something. I would have to figure out his name. And then Keemstar. And Keemstar is the leader and owner of Drama Alert.
Keemstar hangs out with those people?
He's the owner of it was his idea. He's the owner of the podcast. He thought it'd be a good idea to get these lol cows, which is just disgraced fat YouTubers who just make fools of themselves.
It's not just that. A lol cow is basically somebody that's making a jack what out of themselves on the internet. And is potentially and is literally giving the internet more fuel to mess with them. Everything they do is funny, so that's why they're called. Also doesn't help that they can be overweight as well.
They've all been just overweight, so I thought that was part of the deal.
Right.
So yeah, it's Boogie just plays victim to everything. I actually like listening to it's the only podcast besides this one that I like listening to because it just gets super crazy because it becomes this massive victim complex, and he just tries to lie to cover up stuff and then keeps lying and piles it on. It's I feel bad for anyone going through bankruptcy. That's gotta be one of the scariest things in the world. But on the other hand, dude, you're kind of bringing it on yourself when you're making these horrendously bad decisions. By the way, context wise, he used to be a millionaire from YouTube and stuff. Now in the documentary, it says that he blew it all on on prostitutes while he was married
and Bitcoin
and Bitcoin. Yeah.
But not Bitcoin, cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency.
He probably fell for meme currencies. And stuff.
Absolutely. He's the kind of guy who would, yeah.
Oh no, actually, he just recently advertised a scam currency.
His own.
Yeah. What was it, George?
So I was gonna say I was not familiar, so I just did a quick search and I'm looking up a bunch of these things. So there was a controversy with him in 2018 and in 2019. Also, again, later in 2019. Another one in 2019. And in 2024.
Those
are just controversies. And then in 2024, he decided to promote cryptocurrency called Fatty Coin on his Twitter.
Oh, God.
And another YouTuber who investigates online scams or whatever accused him of promoting a scam. And he noted that the Fatty Coin had lost 90% of its value by June 28th. Now, that being said, it was June 27th that he announced the Fatty Coin. So a day later, it had already lost 90% of its value. And then Boogie claimed that none of his fans would buy the cryptocurrency. Instead, he asserted that his crypto would only be bought by millionaires who would waste 0.01% of their worth on a meme coin as a joke. And then he apologized on Twitter in July. In the apology, he stated that he deleted every fatty coin he had owned before writing, "If any fan comes forward and can show me that they lost money on the coin, I will gladly apologize to them. I will try to do more than just apologize and see what else I can do to make you whole." Like,
I'll give you a big sorry.
yeah, and then something about
sorry and maybe a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, not your money back, but
there's like a whole like Tesla thing, where like he did a live stream where he said he bought a Tesla and then like sarcastically asked for money to help pay for the car, like on a live stream, and the viewers got upset, and then he went back and said, "No, I didn't buy the car. I put a down payment on it, and I canceled it as a result of the backlash." And like, oh my, just reading this, I'm like, how is this guy 3.97 million subscribers? Like, how?
What he fell from grace.
Just, right. He used to be huge, literally, and then like he just like fell from grace. And
I don't normally hold on a second. Look, normally we wait for comment at the end, but one of our viewers / members, McGuffin, says, "Question: Can he fit in the Tesla?" Probably not.
No.
It was 2019, so who knows? I don't know.
The jury's still out on that one.
Yeah. But yeah, and then, you know what, that documentary came out, and he put out like a house tour video after that, and it did fairly well. But like, you know, people are just talking about him again, so he's getting more traction, which like is just annoying, but yeah.
I'm really liking this aggravated assault charge that he had too.
Oh right, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Hold on. I just want to clarify that one. I don't even blame him. There's some crazy like fan or just like approached his door and like, you know, is like giving all these stalker vibes. Granted, Boogie probably shouldn't have whipped out a pistol and put a warning shot to leave his property.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, you know, you should not mess with like a YouTuber like that or in general.
So here's the thing: is I'm reading this, and apparently the person was another YouTuber.
Really?
It was Frank Hassel.
Frank Hassel? Oh, dude, the Punisher's sick.
That's the Punisher, yeah.
Frank
What?
Hassel. Like, why are you hassling me while I'm telling you about this? Why
are you hassling?
Hassel apparently was harassing Boogie over several months, and because he suspected that Boogie was was the cause of his channel's termination. So he was a YouTuber whose channel got like canned, apparently, and he blamed Boogie for it. And then after that, he made his way down to Boogie's home, and both of them were interviewed by Keemstar, in which Boogie threatened to kill Hassel if he stepped onto his property.
Ooh.
So the very next day, that dude, Hassel, showed up wearing a GoPro, and Boogie pulled out a revolver, fired a warning shot into the air, and it caused Hassel to eventually leave. A warrant was issued with a $5,000 bond from the sheriff's department, and Boogie turned himself in on May 12th and was processed over the course of 3 hours and posted bail. On March 7th, Boogie stated that this case was settled on a deferred adjudication. Deferred adjudication, my bad. But yeah, no, apparently it was a former YouTuber who blamed Boogie for his channel being shut down. But yeah, like, there was an interview with Keemstar. Boogie said, "I'll kill you if you show up on my property." So he was fairly warned, don't show up on this man's property. And he got the benefit of a warning shot. So, I mean...
The benefit.
The court of law doesn't really like that. And for those of us that don't know, adjudication, that relates to criminal cases and specifically to the sentencing phase for crimes. With that, there is no conviction. The court defers or postpones the adjudication of the criminal case pending the completion of community supervision and satisfaction of additional conditions.
Thank you, Rob.
I want to make sure you all knew what that meant. I know we used some big words. George used some big words. I know. Gotta make sure you guys know what he means.
That's big words. Yeah.
In
Yes.
April 2019, he potentially committed tax fraud. Like,
I'm not
That's
surprised.
just
I
a
mean,
meme, bro. You're not supposed to actually do that. Pay your taxes.
Boogie, come on, man. Yeah, it's like he's got one hell of a ride going on. Again, lying about cancer is I mean, or even exaggerating is really bad.
Not a good look.
So it's like, do I feel bad for him going through bankruptcy? Yes, but at the same time, it's like, dude,
you kind of brought it on yourself.
Here, Derek. Here's the thing, right? Do you feel bad for somebody? Because I'm looking at this tax fraud thing a little bit. Do you feel bad for somebody who buys tons of Magic the Gathering cards or Pokemon cards and writes them off as a business
I'll
expense?
stop you there. No.
Okay. Because I was going to say, writes them off as a business expense and then resells the cards of value without ever reporting the money coming back to the IRS.
Huh.
So he's writing them off, gets a bump for his taxation for saying, this is all business expenses. So I can spend thousands of dollars on trading cards of whatever nature. Business expense. Okay, cool. That means they're non-taxable and they go towards your business. Then you go, there's some cards of pretty decent value in here. I'm going to sell these. But I'm not going to say to the IRS, oh yeah, those cards that I bought at no tax, yeah, I made money off those. But since you don't know about it, I'm not liable. The IRS went, no. Anything $400 or more from self-employment must be reported. So if you made more than $400 selling trading cards, everybody, you have to report that to the IRS. Otherwise,
What happened then? Did he have to pay it back?
It just says, and then in June, faced criticism after clips of older live streams of him making racially. Nope, that's
okay.
That's a different subject matter, all in the same paragraph. So it's basically he admitted to potentially committing tax fraud, in which case he did commit tax fraud. Whether or not anything actually came of that, I don't know. But it could prove to the point of why this man is going through bankruptcy. Like, you're throwing money away on allegedly prostitutes and all this other stuff in the documentary, but then you're doing stuff like this where you're committing tax fraud, and you're a big channel, right? Like,
oh, dude, he's got almost 4 million, Derek? Is that what you said before?
Yeah, almost 4 mil.
Well, it's like, in the documentary, I thought it was funny, and I don't know how exaggerated it was, but he was in an interview. He talked about how disabled he was to health issues and stuff like that. But so that we could have another job to help with the mortgage. And on a phone call that was recorded with the producer or the recorder of the documentary, he's like, dude, I'm not gonna keep looking for jobs. I have almost 4 million subscribers. I should just be focusing on the YouTube. It's like, dude. Oh my god.
But you're bankrupt and losing more money every day. Come on, dude.
Well, now he gets well, Lolcow's. I mean, he's getting a flat fee per episode, or not, or I'm sorry, per month. I think he said that it's paying his mortgage, so he's getting $1,500 or something a month, right? So he's, as long as but. I mean, they're milking it for drama, but I read that Keemstar's debating he's going to have a decision tomorrow if they're going to kick him off the show because of the cancer stuff.
Right.
Dog, some of these comments that he's made, though, I'm like, how?
Dude, he's a hero.
I'm baffled. I'm absolutely baffled by some of the things that he said.
I'm baffled.
Rob, so one of the things, apparently, what I was going into, he faced criticism after clips from older live streams of him making racially charged comments resurfaced. So, in 2019, these charges resurfaced from previous live streams from back in the day, where I guess somebody donated $3 and who frequently donated to him on his stream with the message, "I'm a black person." And his response on live stream was, "That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color, or is it not?"
You kind of can't say that.
Right? And then his response to some of the the internet trolls. Have you guys seen that quote?
No.
I think there are rapists and Nazis out there who are more redeemable than you because at least they're doing something they believe in.
Ooh.
To respond to trolls.
Ooh. No. No.
Not something you should say.
He was also removed from a Dungeons and Dragons charity event due to concerns from the LGBT activists. Faced scrutiny due to his relationship with the controversial counseling service of BetterHelp. We're accused of profiting from mental illness. Yeah, so I guess he was promoting BetterHelp with a bunch of other YouTubers, and we're just profiting the profits. Yeah, pocketing the profits.
Interesting.
Oh, good, because you love to hear that.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't realize how much of a poop lord this guy is.
You mean of a lolcow he is?
I would say poop lord myself.
And again, the sources and stuff that I'm reading currently, because again, I had no idea who this person was. It very well could be people filling it in and making it worse than it needs to be or whatever. Because it's not the most reliable source in the world. I'm just on Wikipedia. But I don't know, man. Some of these things are just wild. That's insane.
He had a really bad problem with having putting his foot in his mouth. He just he's Derek hates him like he hates Hideo Kojima.
Financial decisions, tax fraud,
and the man is still active.
Right. That's the problem too, is that his bad behaviors and attitude and just his personality, it has a following. Same with that what was that the other guy on Lolcal's name? Wings of Redemption.
Yeah.
Was that he was I think he said the big gamer word on stream or something multiple times, and they've banned him and he comes back as someone else, as a new account or whatever, and but he has a community that's just okay with that, and it's not just them, it's this cesspool of troglodytes that all think it's haha funny, oh yeah, it's bad, this is great humor. No, it's not. They're terrible people. Just delete them from the internet. And everything he does is just Boogie is just controversy after controversy after lie after lie. He just never turns his life. The stupid documentary ends with him doing mushrooms, and then he's oh, I'm just gonna focus on YouTube. And it was what a attaboy, good job, he's turning his life around, and then nothing happens.
Dude, Zoid, so the person in chat, thanks for bringing this up. I totally forgot about this. Zoid Swift says and this is true, I remember this. He once mentioned that he deserves to be with beautiful women. Because
right. he buys prostitutes because he deserves to be with beautiful women. I'm a big rich YouTuber. Why shouldn't I be with beautiful women?
Right. And again, I don't know if I can believe, now they said stuff was exaggerated, but a woman on the documentary who was a sex worker clearly quit because of how disgusted she was with herself with the stuff she did with Boogie.
Oh yeah. She was she even did the the shadow and voice changer. She's I can't I had to drop being a prostitute because I slept with Boogie. And I don't know, if someone ever said that about me, I think that would be time to log off from life.
Oh my god. Yeah. The way you said that was pretty perfect. A prostitute. Oh crap. Yeah. I mean, how do you I this isn't even trying to fat shame, but seriously, do they have to push everything and they have to get
they explained that in the documentary. He was I have to hold it up, and then she does whatever she does down there, and then I let it go and hope she's not there.
Is that what it takes, dude? I'm about to put. That's all I needed to make for that excuse, dude. I'm putting on 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Sorry, babe. That, that noise from air escapes a tight pocket.
and it like flaps in the wind. Yeah.
Like, hey, how you doing? That I let go and she suffocated to death. Whoops. Like just dropping the fat rolls and she. You know what's funny? I never brought this up to you, Derek, but before this whole cancer thing, I genuinely thought, I'm like, I wonder if we could pay him to be on the podcast for like dirt cheap because of like how, you know, his dire restraints. So like offer him $100 to be on a podcast episode. You know, like I feel like it could have worked, but bullet dodged, I guess, because then we would have been.
We would have broke the news.
Oh my god, could you imagine? I'll have to bring. Remember that the overlay we had a long time ago where it was like a news desk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, breaking news, and then we're gonna have to have it so like when we turn our chairs and like it perfectly, you know what I'm saying?
And we're like, and hit it, Rob, with the weather, and it looks like a different screen.
Dude, Rob Weather, I love.
Here's George with sports.
Dude, oh my god,
Dude,
I can
Superman arc.
Dude,
Yeah.
I could imagine like, Rob, what's the weather? And Rob's just like, I told you 5 minutes ago, it's raining. You're
Look out the window and see what the weather.
We what that weather looks like. You can't tell me what that looks like from across the room.
Oh, good. It's good to laugh.
Weather, I would love just once for him to pull a Mean Girls and him to just be standing outside in the rain. Yeah, it's Rob with the weather, and there's a 35% chance it's already raining. and for our audio listeners, I grabbed my boob for that. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the original Mean Girls. Don't bother with the new one. Apparently the new one is awful. The original one, though, top notch.
New segment, George reviews movies in 15 seconds or less.
Yeah. Give us the synopsis of Mean Girls in 15 seconds.
Girls mean.
Girls are mean. Some have wide set vaginas and a heavy flow, and that girl doesn't even go here. Be nice to each other and don't write all of your insults in a book.
And what day is it?
Well, what do you mean? What day is it?
What day is it? What day does she say?
She
turns around. She turns around and she's like, it's blank. And he asked me for, I think, a pencil.
Oh, right. Yeah. There's like this meme. It's like once a year. I see stupid people like post about it.
They
Like
post it once a year. Yeah. I actually don't remember what date it is. I was just setting you up for greatness. But
No,
I'll send you up and you let me know.
October
On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was. And then she just says, it's October 3rd. And there you go. That's Mean Girls. That's the Mean Girls synopsis. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Goons getting ganked.
What? People are gonna be like, "Oh, a League of Legends video." So Mean Girls, right? It was crazy.
Oh, speaking of League, Swarm Mode came out today. I played it for a bit. It was pretty fun.
Boo, you stink.
Yeah.
Sorry, I actually meant to hit this one,
Time's up, plus you're wrong.
but that's my bad. Look, actually, I'm glad we're all here. I joked about this before, but it was actually to hide the truth, which is, George, this is in fact an intervention for your League of Legends addiction. I'm glad Xdefy has been kind of like helping out with it, but we need you to uninstall the game, not anything else. Just the game.
Good. I understand the assignment.
Yeah. We all wrote a little letter to help with your intervention. I'll go first.
Did you?
Yeah.
I bet you G-Phone didn't.
No, he did. Dear George, please stop playing the game. You'd be much happier without it. You also have more money because microtransactions will destroy you. It's not worth playing jungle either.
Saying that to me and my Warframe problem rather than him and his League problem.
Dear George and Rob, you both have a gaming addiction. George with his League of Pegus and Rob with your Warframe. While I respect Warframe more, the fact of the matter is that you have a problem. Me and Derek have been very saddened seeing how addicted you are, how you're unwilling to play other games, and how, quote unquote, I hate you guys, don't take me away from my favorite Cyber Ninja pirate game. That hurt a lot. So much so that Derek went to counseling for a little bit.
Yeah.
We need, as friends, we just want to bring it up that you both have problems, and we think by playing other games, it could be better. Other games include World of Warcraft. Sorry, I thought of a funny joke. World of Warcraft.
No, he's choking out. He's
RuneScape.
Honestly, I haven't touched it in a while.
Fall Guys. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Sorry, I'm joking up. Modern Warfare 3. The new one. Other games. Look, me and Derek are just scared for the future. You both have a problem. I don't want to name any names. If someone came out to me about your problems and they said that one of you guys or both are experiencing erectile dysfunction from it, I don't want to name any names, who it is. But
look, George, hold on. Look, George, we're all here.
Wait, what? When did this happen?
George, we're all here. All right, we're all here. We want to talk. All right.
Oh my God.
We want you to get help. We want you to be the same George we used to love.
Right.
We used to care about. Not this jungling buffoon. Oh, you were telling me you were Jinx jungling yesterday. Nobody Jinx jungles, all right? Come on.
It's a video of somebody Jinx
I know
jungling.
it was in private. Yeah, you watched the video, all right? That's how it starts. It's the gateway, all right?
Gateway drug, man. Oh my God.
Saying
Dude.
that I actually play League and I
One
don't only
heck of
play
a
ARAM
bit.
or TFT.
Hold on, we're rooting back.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, we're running back. Okay. Yeah, so look, I really want you guys to succeed, but it's getting really hard to do this podcast when you guys are just like, wait, I got one more game of League, or wait, I have one more Warframe raid, or whatever Rob does.
I like that I'm just the afterthought here. Like, you know what? You do you, baby boo. Go off into the corner and play with your toys while the big boys talk. That's what this feels like right now. Is that what I am? Am I like the redheaded stepchild here? Am I a joke?
Right.
Except you peaked, so.
Oh my God.
I had to fix my camera for a second there.
Hot. Yeah. So, will you guys commit to playing more other games and stop being addicted to a League of Pegus and
Right.
Warframe? Okay. Well, Rob just demonetized this video single-handedly. Thank you for that.
No,
George, what about you?
Yeah, I'll go to Dota 2.
that's even worse. It's me.
Hold on.
No, I've been actively
I just
playing
got
other
angry.
games.
He just said, "You know what? Nah, bro."
No, I've been actively playing other games. Like, I've been playing X-Defiant, I've been playing Hades 2.
Look, and I love it, but when I see you earlier today playing League of Legends, I'm like, what's going on? Usually I'm playing Swarm, and I'm like, what's that? And you're like, oh, the new PvE mode. And I'm like, oh, George, please, you have a family now. They need you. You're too busy on League of Legends Swarm. They're suffering. She's crying in the other room, George. She's crying right now. Okay? She's like, why do we have all this League of Legends crap around the
Why
yard?
there's so many Riot gift cards on the floor? And I'm like, oh.
Okay. Rob, George, we were just trying to help, okay? She reached out to us. And honestly, I want you guys to have a healthy relationship, because if you keep playing League, it's over, man. It's over.
I guarantee. Okay, it's real talk. I guarantee you that was the one of the chips I also just.
If you didn't break up 8 billion times through that message, I would have understood the message.
I legitimately cannot win. I can't win anymore, dude. I'm done.
Just like every other word was just like.
was the most important.
Just did
It was
not
the
come
most
up.
important part too. You're
That's
like,
what
and
happened
remember,
to you, George.
Yeah, George, you've been cutting up a little bit, probably up or lower the sensitivity, just a smidge in Discord. I don't know if that's the issue.
Okay.
Like this has to be like growing pains or something because we haven't done this in a while.
It's gotta be. But yeah, I think we should all make a blood pact right now. No more League of Legends. Here.
Easiest thing I've ever done. Here.
Derek's already in the blood pact by chewing away his fingers. I actually I don't know if you guys knew this, and I probably because you don't, but I stubbed my pinky toe
by the
and
way,
like
Derek, this
I
one's
was
for you.
talking.
Ooh,
I don't care.
That's
All right, what?
good, Rob. That's good. Yeah.
Wait, what did you say, Rob?
He chewed his fingernail.
Oh, okay. My I busted off my pinky toenail because I have weird pinky toenails, and I banged it against the wall
Where
or
you do
stubbed
that
it.
thing where if like you bang it against something and then like the whole nail comes off.
Oh yeah, it's obliterated.
Yeah.
It's like at 3%.
I have that happen every so often, and it never feels good.
Dude, I'm not joking. It's gone.
That's how mine is too. Yeah. They're like less than half a nail at this point.
My dad gave me really piss poor toenail genes because my pinky toenail is an abomination. It's like it's not flat. It's like a cone. It's just like it's thick and it can stab people. It's wild, man.
So what's the opposite of fingering somebody if you're gonna toe someone?
Ooh.
What?
Toe someone.
New segment, Rob philosophical questions.
Rob's Urban Dictionary definitions. Rob, what's your definition for today?
Oh, okay. So today's Urban Dictionary is the Charizard. Would you like to know
Oh
what
God, no,
Charizard is?
Rob.
Sure.
You know,
I'd love
you never heard the Charizard? Oh my God.
So the Charizard is when
Can you use advertiser friendly words?
Yeah, don't use
It's
okay.
when
okay.
you're going to town on a girl, right? And you're
Okay.
enjoying yourself.
Okay.
All of a sudden, what you do is you bring out a +5 fire wand and you light the rolling fields on fire and you put it out with your handy jar of mayonnaise that you have on hand and you flap your arms in place yelling, "You don't have enough badges to train me." Did I do good?
The Charizard, I did that perfect. The Charizard, I love.
I had to ad-lib that.
Take
The
out
jar
your
of mayonnaise confused me because I thought you meant a literal jar of mayonnaise for a second. I was like, where's
Oh
the
my
mayonnaise
God.
coming?
The jar of mayonnaise. Dude, I literally picture the jar of
The
mayonnaise.
jar of
Yes.
Hyman's mayo and just like, all right, here you go.
I knew someone who would actually like spoon feed, like use a spoon, take mayo out, and just like eat it.
No.
Yeah,
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
yeah. I shamed them from my friends group. I told them I can't hang out with this person if they're gonna eat mayonnaise like this.
And then you started
it's
a
gross.
podcast with him.
Who is he referring to? Is the mystery?
Yeah. Who?
Oh, ew! Wait, George, is it you? 'Cause I will shame you. Okay.
No, it is not me.
Cause I'm about to open up a second intervention. Like this one's way more serious. You need to stop eating mayonnaise. We can all
I already
smell
don't
it.
Like,
No.
I already don't like mayonnaise on a bunch of things. That's disgusting. It's revolting, actually. I don't understand how somebody could just spoon feed themselves mayonnaise. Like,
I like a little mayonnaise on like
yeah, you like
Right.
eating it from the jar.
no. Well,
Filthy
actually, I
mayonnaise
take
lover.
I take the bun off and then make like the mayonnaise that's on like the burger or whatever. I smear it on my face. Then I eat it.
Mhm. Right. And then you just
But,
throw the burger out because then
You're
like,
actually
Right,
well,
right. I gotta ask this, Derek. How was your medieval times?
Oh my God, it was awesome. I was
Oh my.
knighted. I am Dragon Slayer Derek now. And
Caw-caw!
then I was like, "Do you know
The
Shrek?"
Muffin Man.
To the princess, and she was like, "Yeah, but that's on the down low. That's the late night medieval times."
Oh, you gotta go
Yeah, but
back.
we went to
Yeah.
it too early of a show for medieval
Yeah.
times.
The late night Shrek fiasco. It's great.
What is this
We
whole-
watched some jousting.
You come
we
out
had
of there
some good
smelling like
food.
onions and low tide. It's a good time.
I will say the food at medieval times is banging. Like it's really good for that place, right?
Yeah,
Like,
with
you wouldn't
the
expect it.
the ambient smell of horse poop, it really gets
Right,
complimented.
It really
by...
adds to it. It's like, yes.
It smelled
We had
manure,
corn for
but I
dinner.
love rotisserie chicken. Thanks,
Yeah.
medieval times. Oh,
chicken.
Derek, remember our ultimate plan for? Wow,
Yeah.
that came out wrong.
Remember that?
Rob, holy crap! Whoa! Oh my god!
What do you mean by
hate my days.
Don't worry about it.
Me and Derek
You'll
have
find
the
out.
best YouTube video idea ever, but it's just going to cost a lot of money and a lot of time.
But we're gonna do it.
All I'm going to say is Goons on the road.
Yeah, Goons on the Road's becoming a reality.
So can we bring back the piss catheter idea?
Oh no.
Oh God, no!
Do we have to?
No, because at this point we'd have an RV, and if you use a piss caster, I'm just gonna be pissed off because there's a bathroom in the RV.
Technically, you'd be pissed on because you'd be hooked into the catheter.
Oh God, you're right.
Dribble out.
That's terrible.
It's all ogre. But yeah, so happy birthday, Derek. This one's for you.
Yes.
Yay.
Hey, you know what? I'll throw him this too. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, what's it feel like being that much closer to death?
It's
a little
it's
something like this.
That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. That's that's the sound. I woke up that morning. I was like, huh.
And
you know,
you haven't gotten my birthday gift,
I know. I'm ready.
dude.
Soon.
Look, I don't want, dude. I'm gonna give you a hint, and it's exactly what I'm giving you. Yes, the Joey duplicate pin. That
No way! You know that's gonna go great with. Hold on, I got a little something over here.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Hold on.
Oh, it's a Joey.
Wheeler!
You guys, you guys know the story about that, right?
No.
Oh, Derek
Not
was
at all.
over here. We were playing Fallout, or before we played Fallout 4 together. Derek brought over these these mystery fig pins because Figment decided, hey, let's screw our customer base by having them roll to get certain pins.
Yeah.
So like they do like these mystery pin sets. So like you're getting a Yu-Gi-Oh one, but there's like tiers of rarity, like common, whatever.
Right.
So there's like 8 different pins you could possibly get, like Joey, Kaiba, Pegasus. I think Mai was on there for some dumb reason.
Yeah.
But so Derek got 2. So Derek opens it, like, oh, I got Joey. Okay, what do you get? It's like, I also got Joey. Like, oh my God. So he let me keep it because obviously he doesn't need to. But Joey does. I'm sorry. Canonically, he apparently doesn't have sex with Mai. I find that ridiculous, but whatever.
Yeah, they're just friends. Come on, Joey. Your sister was blind, and that's what you get from it. Like, yeah, just a friend. You have friends. Taya is a friend, all right? Mai is
But you say
woman.
he's just a friend.
Do you think? Wait. Do you think? Remember the arc where like the dual monsters became real? Remember that
Yeah.
arc? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone's they looked around like summon Harpy Lady? It's like, okay, now Harpy, I need you to listen to me. For us to duel, we need to do a certain battle. Certain battle. It involves our genitalia. Why isn't your Harpy Lady returning to her dimension? Yeah, she
We're married now.
she might be pregnant, and that might be kind of messing things up. Just a little bird. Ah!
Kill me.
No, she gives birth. It's like a red eyes black chick. It's like, you cheater, you whore.
Who is that? Whose baby is that? No, take it back.
Soap opera, you guys could write.
And then you activate like
Rob,
trap hole or something.
Rob, look, if you want to hear a soap opera, go watch the 2 videos from us when we played Mario vs. Donkey Kong. We wrote the greatest homoerotica theater act of the century involving Mario and Toad. Okay? And it's honestly
I can edit that and just like get it out there. Pin it. Like that's our magnum opus.
I'm reminded of this one YouTuber that likes to just throw Mario kissing whoever is convenient in the scene. I think it's like one of those in a nutshell type videos. I forget which one. God. I see the channel as clean as day, and it's like to this like smooth jazz remix of Green Hill Zone, and they're just tonsil
They're
hockey
going at
to the
it?
max. It's tonsil hockey.
They're
to the
doing it?
max.
Our illustrator Murado in chat says y'all should play Road to Respect, the Sopranos game. I've seen that game, and it's like a dumpster fire terrible. Have you guys seen that game?
No.
Oh yeah, look,
Is it recent?
No. It's like I think it released on like the PS2, but it's really bad.
Road to Respect. Not Road to
That's what it
Redemption.
was. It was
that was
Super Mario 64 recap cartoon by Cass Van de Paul.
Watch this.
Dude, it's
Sopranos,
wait. Hold on.
Road to Respect. Oh, okay. I just see a screenshot.
Can I? I'm hoping I set this up right, so if I share my screen, it'll work appropriately. We're gonna try this. Someone talk while I do this.
Yo. While he's getting this set up, please become a member of Goons Games and Gear on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe on all of the videos, and be sure to like and review whatever podcasting stream you're listening to.
Yeah, remember to vote 5, everybody.
That's right. We're also going to shout out. Hold on, I gotta pull it up because I don't know the tag off of my brain.
Shout out to Simple Flips.
I'm good. We're good now.
Shout out to Simple Flips. Wait, hold on. I gotta shout out one thing really quick. Once I find it, hold on. It's. Well, anyway, check out Murado's stuff. Her stuff's tagged in our Discord. She's on YouTube as at It's Murado, and on Twitter at the same thing at It's Murado.
So you know what?
Check their stuff out.
I messed it up. I'll have to figure it out. There's a way I can get it to work. I just
Okay.
Yeah. That was but yeah, I mean, you guys could probably just see from even like snippets. It's bad. Yeah, it's really bad.
The screenshots look terrible, but that would be a really fun, just like stupid game to play at some point.
I'm still in disbelief that of all the games that exist, it was Mario Super Sluggers that tilted Rob off Oblivion.
Oh my god, yeah.
Are there any other games that do that to you? Is it just Mario Super Sluggers?
I think it's just Mario Super Sluggers. I don't recall ever getting invariably F-word as A-word mad.
Damn. George, what's your...
game. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, chat. I lost my mind. Like, I was starting to see red at the edges of my vision.
I was actually concerned. I was sitting next to him like, dude, is he okay?
Like I'm shaking.
Derek was like, la la la, throwing ball.
Hysterically laughing.
Dude, I was having so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
I was too busy using 2 Joy-Cons and Wiimotes.
And doing it.
Yeah. No, me and Derek still comment like we were super impressed. We're like, I can't believe George managed to do that.
George is a hero. I'm used. I was just. I had to go time out. I was so mad.
Sorry. So George, what is your what game just tilts you off Oblivion?
I don't think I can't recall if I have one, to be honest. There are definitely games where after playing them and failing over and over and over, I'll get like irritated. When it comes to video games, I'm not really much of a huge rager. Like I gotta like throw the controllers and leave the room kind of rage. It's more of that silent stew, and then when I finally do it, I'll insult either if I'm playing against somebody else or the game itself, and I'll just start cursing it out. But I don't have anything like that level of where like I just see red and have to like dip.
My game for me was definitely League of Legends. That's why I quit it. And then also there were moments where I would smash. I mean, I don't know why. Sometimes when I get like when someone does a really gimmicky move or stuff in Smash Bros. 4 and Ultimate, I like there have been times where I'm like, God damn, like I should have won that.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, what were you saying, Rob?
Sorry, I kept trying to talk while you were talking. I feel bad about it. I think the only other game I can think of that's gotten me just that absolutely like tilted, and George and Derek will know about it, was probably Destiny.
Oh, really? George had like the most evil laugh. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I had to quit for my own mental health. Like for League, what League was to you was Destiny to myself. Not only because I was sick of the game, but because it was turning me into this toxic person I didn't want to be.
Oh,
I mean, I'm still toxic, but
right,
we're funny toxic.
Right.
G-Phone, do you remember our original raid party for D1?
How far back are we talking?
Before
was
Justin
this around
and
D2 launch.
It was before D2 launch. Like D2 wasn't even out yet. Like I think Wrath of the Machine had just come out.
Oh, so that was right when Rise of Iron.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a raid group, and there were 2 people in this raid group that just did not see eye to eye at all. One of them was Rob, and then one was another person. And the 2 of them would just butt heads at every mechanic. No, was it at the beginning of D2? Because it was Leviathan.
It was at it was Leviathan. That was the beginning of D2. That was the raid that started with D2.
Leviathan D2.
Oh my! I don't remember what their name was, but I
do.
Genuinely did not like that person. Like everything that they said made me so invariably F word, A word mad that
the original raid group, Derek, if you don't remember, it was you, it was Sawyer, Nico,
right,
Rob, myself, and Austin.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Now I remember.
That's what his name was.
And Rob and Austin just did not mesh. It was also at a time in my life where we would raid like pretty late at night, like 9:30. We would start the raid because of like work schedules and stuff like that. I could not be on mic. Like I could not do comm at all at that time because of my living situation and who I was with at the time. Because if they went to bed, I was flat out told, if you wake me up, I'm coming in there and beating you so that everybody on your headset can hear you.
Oh my
And
God.
I went, okay, not a problem. I won't talk. So I picked the roles in the raid where I did not have to do comms or do anything. I just had to complete my objective and overwatch for people. Worked out great. Until, like, we wipe a few times due to people walking around and stuff. Specifically, I'm thinking about the dog section of anybody who ever played Destiny 2 and did the Leviathan raid. Dogs. Dogs is where our entire group fell apart. Because Austin would want to go one way. Rob goes, no. This is the optimal path of where we can get the most. This is what we do. And the 2 of them would just... one would go off, and people would follow them. And the other would go the other way, and the group would get caught, or everybody would follow one, and one person would go the other way, and that person would get caught every time. And instead of learning, it was just throwing insults back and forth at each other. So I was finally like, all right, we got somebody who left. I've got one person, but they play with their significant other. I can maybe see if they want to pick up the run, even though we're not at the beginning. We're like halfway through the raid. And I invite this person, and then Rob goes, I know this person. This is one of my best friends. How do you know this person? And I'm like, oh, okay. But yes, D2 Rob
and is then the neurons fired, and it was just, oh God. When we get to Callus too, oh my God.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
The way that guy used to handle Callus just set me off like no other.
Hey, well, it's just like, I don't.
And I remember the explicit day that this happened too. I don't remember like exact details of it, but I remember there was this day that he just caught me on the absolute wrong level, wrong time. I was going through some stuff, was having a bad day, tried to get some raid done. I knew I shouldn't have stepped in there. It got bad. It got out of control. And I remember the last wipe that happened, it was just said, F this. I'm just going to go play Yakuza. And then they didn't hear from me until I played again when Season Arrival dropped, like years later.
Yeah. We tried to ask Rob if he wanted to come back, but we were literally met with silence. Rob cold-shouldered all of us.
Good on you, Rob. It wasn't good for your mental health. You stay away.
Yeah, and then I fell back into it again because, friends do that. And I would do on and off, and then I can't do the multiplayer because I'm bad at shooters. And
I don't know, man.
It would always I was never consistent, and that would always piss me off.
Yeah, but
I'd be hot one game, and then I'd just be trash for the next 3.
I think you're hot every game.
Yeah, I mean, always. But we had some fun, you, me, and Corvum.
Yeah, that's true. We did have
some
pretty good time in comp when we were actually.
You hear that, Derek? You're the problem. They're having fun without you. Yeah. Nice going, guys. Derek, can you cry? You see that? You made your best one of your closest friends cry because you wouldn't invite him to the Destiny party.
But yeah, no.
I have invited Derek to play games over and over the years, and I always get the same response.
Pick something better.
Yeah. I'll let you know when I get home. And then like 10:30 rolls around, and I'm like, "Hey, are you home?"
Nope.
And he's like, "Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna go to bed at this point." And I'm like,
yeah.
Or he'll be like, "Hey, I want to play this game with you later." And I'm like, "All right, cool. Let me know what time." And he's like, "Yeah. As soon as I get home, I'll shoot you a message." And I'm like, "All right, cool. I've got nothing going on." At the time, I was single, so I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be on. You just tell me what you want to play." And then
I'm just gonna go
midnight rolls around, and he goes, "Sorry, I went to bed. I'm not playing tonight. Maybe tomorrow." Tomorrow rolls around. No, I'm not. No. And I'm like, okay.
No.
It's me. He just doesn't want to play with me. It's fine. I get it.
Yeah, I just don't play video games.
It's just he doesn't play video games, but he has the single largest collection out of all my friends.
Oh yeah,
that
dude.
I know.
I like buying them. I like looking at them on the shelf. That's pretty
Right.
Genuinely insane. I like looking at mine too. I like seeing them on shelves, but I'd like to actually play what I pay for.
I like looking at my handsome Squidward bust. That's what I like looking at. It's also my
You
headset
actually have
holder.
one that's actually impressive.
Yeah, you look at the camera? Yeah. My girlfriend got it for me like a year or two ago as a birthday gift. It's yeah, right. and it holds. It's a headset holder, so it's just like yeah, I love.
I got this shield at medieval times.
Yeah.
All right, just try to one up me, huh? I show a beautiful gift from my lovely lady, and you just screw me like that, huh? You know what? No. You had your moment before. You would have brought it up then, but you screwed me. Now everyone's like, "Oh yeah,
Goons, games, and drama."
But you know what? You know what, Derek?
This is
you know,
locale too, right now.
Right. You know you I have that you don't. I have a gift won by Rob. That's right.
That's true. I did. I finessed, read absolutely.
I just gave Rob gifts instead.
Slid my way into
idiot.
Too.
You gave him gifts. Yeah.
We're at the shore when I'm on vacation, and I go to play this claw machine. I have just secured this little Fall Guys bean, and it falls into the machine next to it. So, my luck, of course, that would happen. So I flag down the guy, I get told to flag down the guy to help me out, and he's like, "Do you want me to just give it to you, or do you want to try again?" And I'm like, "Try again, sure." I ended up winning 2. And just for posterity's sake, I too have him.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so every time I beat it, I squeeze that and it goes to Rob's one. So he.
Oh yeah, I've done like 5 tribute videos.
You gotta get those bracelets that vibrate, like you can touch them and it lets you know when the other person's thinking of you. And you're
Those
just
are
like,
there's a bracelet. Oh, I saw one that goes on like your desk and it's like a heart and you like tap it and it's supposed to vibrate.
You can do those ones. The vibrate one's great though because then you could put it on.
Oh, I have one like that, but it's more in like a bead. And every time I like
tells you how to play chess sometimes.
Yeah, so like
squeeze it.
Yeah, sometimes I'm working and I'm like, oh god, she's thinking of me. Oh, thinking of me a lot.
Can I share something with you guys?
Stop thinking of me. Yeah, sure.
That might change your mind about vibrators. So games have more and more games on the DL are having haptic support for
and you put it on your crotch. Yeah.
Oh, that's not the only thing.
Oh god. Oh my.
What do you mean? Continue. Elaborate.
So you know how I guess how do I say that while being like cam girl with it being gender neutral?
Yeah. Discord kitten.
Right.
Okay, so Discord kittens and both, well, I guess not both, any gender alike, I guess I should say.
Discord cat and Discord dog.
Right. Discord animal?
Sure, I don't know. Whatever.
Anyway, so you know how some of them will have like private shows where they have like a vibrator or whatever that you can control?
Sure.
Yeah, I guess there's scripts now that you can like run that during game. Eat absolute garbage and like say COD or Risk of Rain 2 or something like that. And
So every time I get shot,
yeah. Actually, they have. I guess they have like.
That's insane.
Yeah,
What?
you can literally beat yourself up while you're.
What? Oh my! Why did I say it so every death in Call of Duty? I suck. Oh my god! I clipped that just to get Rob's face. That was beautiful. Oh my.
No.
Yeah. Every time I take a step in what is that game? Runner? What's it called? The one you just run left to right.
Mario,
Actually, what is that? No, it's like popular with the kids these days. It's like you're like a block, and it's just like you just hit. It's like a tap to jump, and that's like basically it.
Geometry Dash.
Yeah, Geometry Dash. Yeah, every time you jump in Geometry Dash. Oh god. Although we might be onto something if we make a company around these scripts. It's like, hey, do you want a script
I think people have already kind of beat you to that, I'm afraid. And usually the scripts are kind of open source or just kind of open to the public.
Well, no, yeah, but that we advertise that we're better
behind our Patreon if we ever get that off.
Isn't that right? Being a member is basically the Patreon, but
Goons, Games, and Gooshing.
Ew, that's just what is wrong? Ew. Who hurt you, Rob?
I guess that's what we could call it. I don't know. I'm throwing out names here.
Yeah, how about you throw out less names? Oh my god.
Not every idea can be, I guess.
I don't know.
Expect your dreams to fall apart on you.
That's not true. I had a dream of being. Oh wait, never mind. I'm not rich yet, so I guess.
I
guess you're right for now.
Imagine if George Morado, our illustrator, says, "Imagine if George emerged from the screen and bit Putty Derek's ear."
Down a little bit while he does it.
I can't stand ear play. I don't like when my ear being touched at all.
I don't like being touched a lot of the time. I
just don't like being touched. Just get away from me.
I get like sensory overloaded a lot in that like situation, and I'm the same way though. I don't like my ear touched that often.
Oh, why didn't you tell me when I came over and give you ear massage?
Oh my god!
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
That
George,
situation's
could you do me a favor? What exactly is what's your background? Umbrella Corp?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure because just a comment threw me off. The man with the Nazi symbol in the background is kind of cute. That really threw me off.
It is the Umbrella Corp logo.
Oh my god, that was a really funny comparison though.
That's wild. That's wild. Throwing around that kind of accusation.
Oh my god, dude, right? Holy crap! Man, that was.
Thought that was the Iron Cross. That's crazy.
Well, guys, we hit the time. We are beyond the time, but I'm just saying it's good to be back. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Let's. Dark is gonna hit something, so I was waiting.
He's gonna hit it.
What do you? I was like, what are you waiting for? I'm gonna hold a second. Okay, I'll wait for this one. Okay, all right. The outro is playing. That's right. 40 seconds left. Everyone, thanks for listening and watching. It's really good to be back. Become a member on YouTube. It's only $2.99. You get cool emotes. Join the Discord. You get exclusive rules there as well. Become a member. It's really good to be back. It's been like a month and a half. I had a lot of fun. I hope they had a lot of fun. It's just good to be back. I hope you guys. Did you guys have a good time? You guys.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a day without me saying something completely out of pocket and just kind of ruining the vibe for everybody else. But
guys, remember, like, comment, subscribe, become a member today, join the Discord, and we will see you guys next time. Like the podcast, and watch the podcast, listen to it on Spotify, wherever you want to listen to it. Video. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
yeah.
Bye.